Hello there guys, welcome to another of my live videos, and on this current video I am going to be giving you my match reaction for the Liverpool-Shrewsbury game. Liverpool of course did beat Shrewsbury by 1-0. Obviously it was a raw Sean Williams own goal, was enough to progress Liverpool to the 5th round of the competition, and that is the first time Liverpool have progressed to the 5th round of the FA Cup under Jurgen Klopp. Obviously, the FA Cup isn't a priority for Liverpool, of course. Jurgen Klopp did confirm that Liverpool would have been playing their under-23s tonight, which they did. And I've got to say, the kids played really well tonight for Liverpool. Obviously, the Liverpool fans give them a good standing ovation. Obviously, the likes of Curtis Jones was playing, Harvey Elliott, Liam Miller, however you pronounce his name. Adam, Lewis was playing for Liverpool, Leighton Clarkson, so they had quite a lot of they had all of their young ones out, did Liverpool, but Liverpool played actually, really well tonight, and they actually, deserved to win, because Shrewsbury, didn't have much of the ball. Liverpool did create a lot of chances, but they have got Chelsea in the 5th round of the competition, so I do believe in that game. Probably Jurgen Klopp, will play a similar team to what he did do against Shrewsbury in the first match against Shrewsbury in that. But, Shrewsbury, will be delighted, from their perspective, that they did take this, to a replay. Obviously, tonight, was Shrewsbury's first ever time at Anfield. So, they will be delighted in that current aspect. But, I didn't, it could have gone either way tonight, because Liverpool did play their under 23s and that, but, they still did currently get the win. Liverpool, of course, haven't won the FA Cup since 2006. But yeah, they had all their kids out tonight. I think they actually, didn't they play a similar team or the exact same team as what they played against Aston Villa in, their 5-0 defeat in the Carabao World Cup. But, Liverpool, of course, are focusing on the Premier League. Obviously, the league is a priority for them. Liverpool have won 24 games out of 25 in the Premier League. They're unbeaten in 42 Premier League games, and they're unbeaten in 53 Premier League games at Anfield. And, they've registered, 73 points in 25 games. And, of course, Liverpool are already breaking records. And I do believe, Liverpool this season, minimum, are going to finish on 100 points. So I think at least they're going to replicate what Man City did a couple of years ago. Probably more than likely, they're going to break Manchester City's record. And Liverpool are on course to win their first ever Premier League title in 30 years. So they are going to end their current 30-year drought. So, yeah, Liverpool will be happy to progress to the 5th round of the competition of the FA Cup. They're going to definitely, get the Premier League. That's guaranteed. They could also get some more silverware on the board. They are now into the 5th round of the Cup. They are still in the Champions League. They have got Atletico Madrid in the knockout stages of the Champions League. And, they've got a good pedigree in the Champions League, because, Liverpool have won the Champions League 6 times, don't forget. And, they won it last season against Tottenham. They progressed to the final the season before, but obviously, lost to Real Madrid 3-1. So don't rule them out winning the Champions League, Liverpool. Like I mentioned, their next league game is Norwich. That's another game I think, Liverpool are going to win. So they are going to extend their unbeaten run to 43, definitely in that. And I've got to say now, Liverpool are regarded as one of the best teams in the world in that. And, they've got a really, really good team. Klopp's philosophy is right for Liverpool. And, like I mentioned, they have been sensible with their recruitment. They haven't spent, a substantial amount, to get to the position, that they are currently in. Liverpool have got a great goalkeeper in Allington. They've got 2 fantastic fullbacks in Trent Alexander-Arnold and Andrew Robinson. Trent Alexander-Arnold, to this point, has spent the entirety of his career with Liverpool. Liverpool paid around £3 million to Andrew Robinson, a fantastic centre-half in Virgil van Dijk. They've got a lot of midfielders in their team. Fabinho, Georgina Wijnaldum, Naby Keita, Adam Lallana, James Milner. He's currently injured, though, at the moment. And they've got a great attacking trio in Salah, Firmino and Mane. And they do complement each other, fantastically well. Salah hasn't been that good this season, but I think in his last couple of games he has rejuvenated himself, because for the vast majority of this season he hasn't really seemed to have that clinical element. But very, very good player is Salah. You know, Mane, I think, has done well for them this season, but he's currently out injured at the moment. I think Firmino's been in very, very good form. I think the only absentees for Liverpool at the moment is it, you know, James Milner, Nathaniel Klein, you know, Mane and Shaqiri. You know, so they're only Liverpool's absentees. You know, Chamberlain's just recently come back from injury. Fabinho's just come back. You know, Dejan Lovren's just come back for them. So take that into account. But Liverpool are enjoying an absolutely fantastic season. And like I mentioned, I think, you know, Jurgen Klopp is one of the best managers that Liverpool have had. Definitely now in this current generation. You know, definitely. In this generation, it's the best manager, you know, Liverpool have had. You know, I think, like I've mentioned, they've had some good managers over the years. You know, Brendan Rodgers enjoyed one good season with them. You know, they had Roy Hodgson and Kenny Dalglish. I don't think they were good managers. You know, they had the likes of Benitez, who did really, really well for them, won the Champions League with them. You know, they had Gerard Houllier at one point. You know, Bill Shankly in the 50s and 60s. So Liverpool have had a lot of good managers over the years. But, you know, Jurgen Klopp's going to do really, really well. You know, he's under contract with them now until 2024. In terms of the contracts, Liverpool, of course, in terms of the transfers, Liverpool, of course, we do want to make more signings in the summer. They wanted to make more signings in January. They did get Takuma Minamino for 7.25 million from Red Bull Salzburg. You know, that got officially announced on the 1st of January, but they did actually sign him before the 1st of January in that. And I do believe he should get more opportunities next season, depending on, you know, who Liverpool can get rid of and that. But, you know, they wanted to make more signings, even though they didn't really need more signings realistically. They just wanted to do this due to their, you know, to cover up basically, you know, their injuries, because Liverpool have had a lot of injuries this season. But despite the fact that they've got injuries, you know, they're still looking very consistent, to be fair. And, you know, they have got quite a few players who they could go in for in the summer. They've got Kai Havertz on their agenda. They've got, you know, Kylian Mbappe, Timo Werner from RB Leipzig and that. So they are looking to make more signings in the summer at Liverpool. I think Liverpool's most expensive signing is Virgil van Dijk, who they paid £75 million for. But on the other hand, I think Liverpool will also get rid of players. I think they'll get rid of Nathaniel Klein because he doesn't get in the team anywhere because Trent Alexander-Arnold is first choice. I think they'll probably get rid of Adam Lallana as well, even though he's done all right, but he doesn't really get in the team enough. You know, Dejan Lovren's another player I think they'll consider getting rid of. Perhaps Shaqiri. Shaqiri is a 90-minute player, like I mentioned. He tends to make an impact from the sub, and he is good as a backup. Maybe Divock Origi, Liverpool will consider selling him. You know, again, he's good as a backup. You know, Divock Origi, to be fair, has had quite a few good games for Liverpool. You know, I will give him the benefit of the doubt. You know, so these are few players, you know, that Liverpool will consider, you know, definitely getting rid of. Maybe Jorginho Wijnaldum's another player. But yeah, there you go. So that's your match reaction. Drop your comments, likes below on this channel if you do consider subscribing as always, and take care. God bless, and I'll see you all again very, very soon.